welcome. Now, you guys are excited. Man, I can feel that energy, guys. We're excited to be with you today. We're going to be talking about something fun, something sweet, and something indulgent. So without any further ado, I want to begin by asking each and every one of you a question that's going to sound silly, but it's real. Who do you know that likes chocolate? Me. Everyone, right? Okay, well, let me ask you this question. If you had to choose your favorite brand or type of chocolate, what would it be?
Hershey's.
Hershey's. Godiva. Ghirardelli. Doves. Okay. Hershey's, Godiva, Ghirardelli, Doves, right? Lindt, right? How many of you guys would agree any chocolate's a good chocolate? Okay. Third question for you, right? Has the company that makes that favorite chocolate ever sent you a commission check for buying their product? No. Have they ever mailed you their chocolate for free for telling someone else how good it is? No. How many of you, by show of hands, would like to get paid to eat chocolate? Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what we're here to discuss today. And before we get into chocolate, I want to share a little bit about the company that is bringing this concept to the marketplace today. The name of our company is LiveSmart 360. We are a ground floor opportunity headquartered in Sarasota, Florida, that is absolutely exploding with new growth. The leadership team at 360 is headed up by a trio of very powerful and successful business leaders. The first is our founder and CEO, Mr. Mark McCool. You know, Mr. McCool is one of the most accomplished leaders in the direct sales industry, having generated hundreds of millions of dollars in sales in a very illustrious career. Not only that, Mr. McCool has been responsible for creating dozens of millionaires and many six and high six-figure income earners. His responsibility is the running of our company. In other words, what happens within our four walls. My responsibility as Vice President of Sales is everything that happens outside of those four walls. Folks, for the last 17 plus years, I've been involved in the direct sales industry. Got started at the tender age of 21. And over the last 10 years, I've made approximately $10 million in this business, even though I first began as a swimming pool cleaning repairman. So the point, ladies and gentlemen, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Now, here's the thing. We've all seen great ideas that have lots of potential, but may be short when it comes to the financing, right? And that's where the third gentleman that you're seeing on your screen today comes into play, Mr. Chuck Hallberg. Chuck has an absolutely amazing story. He started a small company in the basement of his home called Member Health in 1998. By 2007, that company was listed on the Inc. 500 list of fastest growing companies. Now, most of you guys would agree, just getting on the Inc. 500 is impressive, right? Well, he wasn't just on the Inc. 500, ladies and gentlemen, he was number one. So he brings the wisdom and the expertise of taking companies to sales of over $1 billion. And he also brings tremendous amount of financial wherewithal here to 360. So as we dive into the 360 opportunity, let's first begin by talking chocolate, the world's sweetest indulgence. Chocolate as an industry, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely exploding with growth. As a matter of fact, over 1 billion people eat chocolate every single day. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but 90% of the world absolutely loves chocolate. Now, not only that, the industry is massive. It's over $100 billion per year, and it's exploding to something, thanks to something called the dark chocolate craze. Folks, over the next 5 years, dark chocolate and premium chocolate is projected to grow by 73% in new growth. Not only that, but according to the Wall Street Journal, it's actually recession-proof. Guys, how many of you, by a show of hands, would be interested in a recession-proof business model? Okay? Absolutely, that's what we're talking about, guys. And that's why Entrepreneur Magazine recently called chocolate one of the 10 most attractive or best business opportunities over the course of the next 10 years. So chocolate is the first industry that our company taps into. The second industry is also explosive, guys. It's called health and wellness. And right now throughout the world, we are experiencing a wellness revolution, okay? Health and wellness is literally one of the fastest growing industries on the face of the planet. Why? Because over 50% of us throughout the world, we take supplements and vitamins and nutritional products, ladies and gentlemen, on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, the industry right now is already a $500 billion a year market, but here's the great thing. It's actually projected to double by the year 2020 and become a $1 trillion a year industry. What does that mean to each one of us? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Zane Pilzer, an economist from NYU, says that over the next decade, 10 million new millionaires will be created inside of the wellness industry. Any volunteers? Yeah. That's right, what we like to call here at 360 chocolate millionaires, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, these two massive and explosive industries gave our company an idea. And it's a simple idea, but it's also a revolutionary idea. And the idea is simply this: combining the power of chocolate with health and wellness. Matter of fact, let me just ask it to you in the form of a question. How many of you, by show of hands, would be interested in being healthier by eating more chocolate? Oh, yeah. Well, you're now able to do so, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to a very powerful brand called 360 Chocolate. You know, ladies and gentlemen, not only is our chocolate absolutely delicious and mouth-watering, it's also the world's healthiest indulgence. And this is primarily for two reasons. Number one, our product is created from absolute pure dark chocolate. Folks, we now know that dark chocolate is one of the healthiest foods on the face of the planet with a wide variety of health benefits. Everything from minimizing inflammation, which we now know is the cause of the majority of illness and disease, reducing the effects of free radicals, slowing the aging process. Ladies in the room, how many of you would be interested in looking younger by eating more chocolate? Yeah. Okay. Reducing the impact of stress, balancing blood sugar levels, boosting the immune system. Chocolate is literally, if it's dark, it is the ultimate superfood. But ladies and gentlemen, we take dark chocolate to another level thanks to a very powerful infusion process called ZorbMax. ZorbMax is a revolutionary health breakthrough created by the doctors and scientists here at LiveSmart 360. It is patent pending and it is exclusive, and it is inside every single 360 chocolate that we make. What's exciting about ZorbMax is that it enhances the nutrient absorption from our chocolate by as much as 300%, literally making the nutrients more bioavailable by up to 3 times. So in other words, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to supplementation, when it comes to good nutrition, it's not necessarily what we take that matters, it's what we absorb that counts. And ZorbMax is very powerful. Now, this team that has developed ZorbMax and 360 chocolate is headed by Dr. Derek Da Silva. Dr. Da Silva is the former president of the American Nutraceutical Association. He's also on the teaching faculty at JFK Medical Center and a regular contributor to both CNN as well as ABC. He brings the experience, ladies and gentlemen, in formulating over 100 all-natural wellness products to 360. And what's exciting about what he and his team have accomplished, okay, is that we're the very first company in history to do this inside of chocolate, which is very, very exciting.
Well, the whole idea of infusing health into chocolate for me is that there are so many potential therapeutic benefits when it comes to chocolate. We know about the antioxidants, we know about the flavonoids, we know about the polyphenols, and all the wonderful things that they do for the body. But the biggest thing for me as a practitioner is the fact that people will be compliant. They will take what they're supposed to take. You know, as medical practitioners, the biggest challenge we face is compliance. We tell you to do something, but how often do you really do it? But when it comes to chocolate, I really believe that people will be compliant because it's just, who doesn't love chocolate?
Easiest thing I've ever done before. I had to explain a lot of different things. You don't have to explain chocolate.
It tastes really good, and to think it's healthy for you and you get to eat chocolate, it's over the top.
I mean, everybody loves chocolate, you know, it's just really simple.
I just see the most incredible opportunity with my favorite thing in the whole world, chocolate. I'm like the true chocoholic.
But that Camus chocolate that we just tasted, oh my goodness, phenomenal taste. And the aftertaste is even better, so it's phenomenal.
It was exotic. It really was. It just, the way it just tasted, I can't even explain. It was just, oh.
I mean, you can't just do anything but say, do you like chocolate? And I mean, everybody loves chocolate. And this is the most incredible chocolate that I've ever experienced in my life.
We have you now probably looking forward to trying some 360 chocolate if you haven't done so already, but I've got another question for you that's going to sound silly, but it's absolutely real as well. How many of you, by a show of hands, would like to get our chocolate for free? Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very powerful program that allows individuals to not only get their chocolate for free one time, but to literally get their chocolate for free for life. The program is called 3 for Free, and it's really very simple. All you have to do is share a few samples of 360 chocolate with your friends, family, and others that you know. Ladies and gentlemen, all you need are for 3 individuals to want to get healthier by eating more chocolate and become a customer for 360, and you begin receiving your chocolate for free. But the best part about it, folks, is you don't just get it for free one time. You can literally get your chocolate for free over and over again for the rest of your life. You know, one of the other things that I absolutely love about our company is that we don't just sell chocolate. We're not just a chocolatier. We are a total wellness company, folks, and ever since the beginning, our philosophy has been 360 degrees of better health by eating more chocolate, right? So we offer a wide variety of different health attributes and a product line that is exclusive to our company, and many of these products are infused with our patent-pending exclusive Zorbax technology. Everything from weight management and body performance, stress control, anti-aging, even total family wellness that's good for everyone in your family, young or old, folks. And this is a product line that will continue to expand as 360 moves down the road. Our commitment to you is to develop products, folks, that have no compromise, that are made with only the best ingredients that money can buy. And that's what you're going to find here at our company. What we also offer that's very unique is a unique career path. The 360 Career Path offers 4 different types of income paid 14 different ways. Now, the first way that we make income at the 360 Career Path is immediate income. How many of you guys would like to start having money paid to you and deposited into your account starting tomorrow from 360? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can, because we actually pay daily commission in our company. Now, we create daily pay 2 primary ways. The first is retail. And ladies and gentlemen, when you have chocolate that is infused with wellness, you've got an amazing product with no competition. You literally cannot find it elsewhere. You're going to make a tremendous retail commission, folks, between 30 to 100% plus when marketing and selling our product. You know, the other great thing about selling our chocolates at retail is that you can do it either on the internet, where when a sale is made, you're going to make that commission literally deposited on your 360 Visa card the following day. You can also buy the product at wholesale, sell it at retail, and simply keep the difference. And the best part is, because you're marketing chocolate, you can sell the product anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, whether it be someone you bump into at the office that you simply give a few free samples to. It could be someone at a trade show. It could be at a small business on the retail counter. It could be at a booth. It could be at a 5K, a concert, a community event. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world already loves your product. All you have to do is introduce it to them. Now, the second way that we earn income in our company is by sharing the opportunity with other entrepreneurs. People that would like to get involved in the chocolate business and generate a long-term residual income for their family. And ladies and gentlemen, our company will actually pay you referral bonuses of up to $130 every time you refer another member into our company. Just like retail sales that occur off of your website, these commissions are literally deposited daily. That means if you introduce someone to our business today who decides to enroll, you have the income deposited on your 360 Visa card starting tomorrow. Absolutely powerful. Very powerful, that's right. Now let me ask you guys this question. How many of you, by show of hands, are on some sort of social media site like Facebook? Well, folks, let me ask you another question as a follow-up. How many of you would be interested in starting to actually get paid from your Facebook site? You know, a few short years ago, I wrote a program for marketing products through Facebook. You know what's exciting about that, ladies and gentlemen? We've taken that same technology and we've applied it here in a proprietary system at 360 that we make available to you called Point Click Share. What Point Click Share does, folks, is really very simple. It's an automated software plug-in for your Facebook page. Point Click Share automatically puts up posts and information on your wall, giving more information about our chocolate and the products and the opportunity. If that's not enough, ladies and gentlemen, we will even mail free samples of our chocolate direct to their door on your behalf, okay? That's how powerful this system is. So now that we've shared our social media marketing program with you and how we intend to build a massive customer base with this system, along with 3 for Free, and potentially build the largest gourmet chocolatier on the face of the planet, I've got a question for you. Knowing what you know today about chocolate companies like Godiva, Ghirardelli, Dove, or Lindt, if you could have had the opportunity to invest in those companies in the beginning and to become a shareholder in those businesses, how many of you, by show of hands, would have done so? Good news, thanks to a revolutionary program called 360 Star, you are actually able to become a revenue partner of our company. But that's not the best part. The best part is that you can begin doing it as early as today. The 360 Star program consists of a 5% global revenue pool that is made up of 5% of our total enrollment volume all across the face of the planet. So my question for you is, how would you like to be on the receiving end of that 5% revenue distribution? Well, the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, you can. All it takes is doing two very simple things within your first 30 days of becoming a member of LiveSmart 360. The first is to join our company with either a builder or a leader package, which we'll describe in more detail in a moment. The second thing is simply finding 3 others that do the exact same thing. Enroll with a builder or a leader package. Just make sure one of those is a leader. Do it within your first 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, and you're now a member of the 360 Star Club. And the best part about it is it will give you a weekly opportunity to earn shares of our 5% revenue pool. The other great thing is that once you're a member of the 360 Star Club, you're a member for life. So the key to success at LiveSmart 360 is sharing the opportunity and enrolling those 3 members to your team so that you can be in the 5% revenue club. The question is, what are you going to do next? Well, that's the best part, ladies and gentlemen. All we simply do is duplicate that process over and over again. And our company pays 2 different team-building incomes for teaching and helping others to accomplish entry into the 360 Star Club. The first is our dual team commission plan. This pays us up to 20% on every enrollment package that joins our team through infinity, down 2 different sales teams. The first being on the left, the second being on the right. The second type of team building income that our company makes available is absolutely revolutionary. It's called the Infinity Fast Start. The Infinity Fast Start allows us, as we promote up the ranks at 360, to earn as high as $230 upon every new entry of independent members who join with the Smart Start package throughout your entire organization through infinity. You know, the best part about building a team and helping individuals to accomplish 360 Star is that these individuals are going to be eating and enjoying the chocolate for themselves, but they're also going to be gathering customers. And ladies and gentlemen, our company pays long-term residual income 4 different ways. Now, the primary way that we earn residuals is through a program called the Unilevel. The Unilevel allows us to earn residual income through 9 levels or generations throughout our organization. So to make this really simple and easy to understand, consider it this way. The 3 individuals that you introduce to our company in order to make 360 Star, they land on your first level or generation, very similar to your children would. Now, just like in life, when your children have children, that lands on your second generation. The same thing happens here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'd agree, most people are probably going to want to get their chocolate for free, right? How many of you, by a show of hands, want to get yours for free? Oh, yeah. Everybody loves free chocolate. You see, folks, when that organization, nearly 30,000 strong, when they duplicate that process down, folks, it's over 88,000 customers that are on your product. Well, the best part about it, ladies and gentlemen, is even if they only averaged a $50 monthly product order, even at 1%, it's over $35,000 a month of long-term residual income. Now, guys, let me ask you a question. How many of you in the audience could slide by at $35,000 a month long-term residual income? Folks, not only do we provide long-term residual income that is solid and that is consistent, we also offer additional income and benefits to make this a true career path opportunity. This first begins at the bronze level in our company with something that we call the blessing bonus. The blessing bonus is probably the most unique bonus that I've ever seen in my nearly 20 years in the direct sales industry. The blessing bonus begins at $100 a month and goes to $1,000. This is money that we deposit on your Visa Smart Card on the 20th of each and every month. Your only job is to find a charity, a philanthropy, a nonprofit, or even an individual in need, and to bless them with those funds that particular month. You know what the best part about it, folks? As long as you find someone to provide that blessing bonus with each month, we will continue sending it to you over and over again, month after month and year after year. How many of you guys get excited about that blessing bonus? Now, once you attain the silver executive level in our company, you're then going to begin receiving what we call the lifestyle bonus. The lifestyle bonus is exactly what it sounds like. You know, folks, my definition of lifestyle has always been the same. It's doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, with the people that you want to do it with. The challenge for so many of us is we spend our life working away 40, 50, 60 hours a week. We make enough income, we just never have the time to enjoy it. The best part about our lifestyle bonus, guys, is that we provide between $400 to $1,500 monthly, and we allow you to do whatever you choose to do with the funds. Folks, hire a nanny, maybe a housekeeper, buy a boat, put a Harley in the garage for long rides on the weekend, travel, take vacations. Folks, we don't care what you do with the money. As long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, and it enhances your lifestyle, we're for it, guys. Now, after achieving silver and receiving that lifestyle bonus, we then move to the gold level, where 3 very powerful benefits are provided. The first is 360 care. You know, folks, here in the United States where I live, healthcare is a mess. 1/7 of the entire U.S. economy is spent on healthcare today, yet millions of Americans remain uninsured. Even individuals that work traditional corporate jobs oftentimes have lost their benefits. So 360 Care starts at $500 a month and goes to $1,000 for your health and medical insurance, ladies and gentlemen, because not only do we want you to be financially successful, we also want you to be financially secure as well. In addition to 360 Care at the gold level, you're also going to begin receiving our luxury car bonus. This begins at $500 monthly and goes as high as $3,000. This can be for any type of luxury car that you desire, whether it be Mercedes, whether it be BMW, it could be Porsche, it could be Audi, it could be Range Rover, whatever you like is totally up to you. So you choose the make, you choose the model, you choose the color, and we make the payment. How many of you guys would agree that any luxury car drives better when it's free? Folks, if that were not enough, we then offer our global bonus pool, which is our version of profit sharing, allowing you to be an even further partner in the success of LiveSmart 360. At the platinum level in our organization, you begin receiving something very powerful called 360K. You know, folks, we all want security in our retirement years. Yet in the world that we live in today, so many companies have cut out things like pension plans. They now move into something called 401ks or defined contribution plans where the companies only contribute if you do, okay? Not at 360, ladies and gentlemen. We give guaranteed contributions each and every year once you achieve the platinum level in our company. The other great thing about it is that the longer you remain with 360, we reward your loyalty with increases in those contributions, and we'll also increase them each and every time you reach new ranks in our company. We're here to build a legacy at 360, and we want leaders that are wanting to partner with us to build a legacy for their family as well, okay? That's powerful. Very, very powerful. Not only does 360 offer a very unique career path opportunity, but we also offer a ground floor business as well. Folks, the curve of prosperity says that every new product and every new business will follow a very specific path of progression. What is exciting mostly for each and every one of you watching this video today is that 360 chocolate has just been introduced to the market. And over the course of the next 4 to 5 years, our chocolate will go global. And the best part, ladies and gentlemen, is that you are involved on the ground floor and you get to take full advantage of the timing. That is important because 90% of success is timing and positioning. What I also love about 360 and our 360 chocolate concept is just how simple doing our business is. So to help you to do this, guys, we've created 3 very simple steps that are designed to get you to 360 Star this week so you can begin the revenue sharing process. Step number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is to host a happy hour. What am I referring to? I'm talking about a chocolate happy hour. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to love a business where you actually get paid to share chocolate. This is a get-together that's held in your home with a few friends that love chocolate and maybe a few of the folks that like to make money as well and may want to actually be in the chocolate business. What we do, folks, is we bring these folks into your home. One of us comes by to help you and answer questions, and we simply share our chocolate, different recipes of all of the different 360 chocolate products that we offer. At that point in time, we play a short DVD that introduces them to the business, and we help those that want to become your customers to do so, and also members that want to join your team. The second step in this process is that we give away free chocolate. Folks, before leaving the place where you're watching this video today, pick up a bag or a box of 2 of our chocolate before you depart. And over the course of the next several days, learn our 3 questions and simply give away free chocolate. What's going to happen at the end of that process, folks, is you're going to have people interested in your business, but you're also going to have new customers, which means you're getting your chocolate for free. Now, folks, at that point in time, step number 3 is simply to get plugged into our system. Our system is called 360 University. And what our system has been designed to do is to teach you how to then begin duplicating that process throughout your team. So if you'll follow these 3 simple steps, folks, you'll be a 360 star sharing in the revenue of our company in the next 7 days. So at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, the only question left to ask is, how do I get involved? Folks, we've created 3 different enrollment options for those who want to make money with 360 chocolate. The first option is what we call a basic package for only $1.99. I call this the dip your toe in the water plan. This is for the person who likes what they're seeing today and really gets the concept, but maybe isn't totally ready to invest or make a serious commitment. Folks, for only $1.99, you're able to get yourself into LiveSmart 360 as an independent member. And you're also able to get a number of other attributes as well. First and foremost is chocolate. You're going to receive a wide variety of our chocolate products so that you can begin sampling and using them for yourself and enjoying them, and maybe even hosting a chocolate happy hour or 2. In addition, you're going to receive our My360 Chocolate website, which is also going to have the plug-in for the point-click-share system that we talked to you about earlier in the video. Not only that, but you're going to receive a back office, which is world-class and robust, that is going to allow you to track your entire business, no matter where it goes, all across the world, with a click of a button and an internet connection. In addition to that, we'll include brochures and pamphlets and flyers and things that you can use to share more information about the chocolate with those that you know. Folks, on the commission side at the basic pack level, you'll receive a 10% dual team commission on all enrollments that occur on your lesser side of your dual team plan through infinity. The best part about this $1.99 basic package is that it locks in a position within our organization so you can begin building a team and sharing the product with others, and of course building that long-term residual income. Now, the second package that we have available is a builder pack for only $4.99. The builder pack is the first of 2 360 star packages. So it's important for you to know that if you want to go 360 star, you need to join at this package or something we call the leader that we'll cover in a moment. The builder pack at only $4.99 is going to include $499 in wholesale value of chocolate and other tools to build your business. So you're going to get a wide variety from our chocolate chews, our chocolate bars, even our chocolate shakes. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but you're also going to get the same sites and the same back office support that you received with the basic plan, but even more brochures, flyers, and other tools to help you go out and share 360 chocolate with the world. On the dual team commission side, the builder package is going to grandfather you in to the same dual team commission that is normally reserved for silver executives, and that's 15%. How many of you guys know 15% is better than 10? Okay. The final option for joining 360 is called a leader package for only $12.99. You know, folks, people choose a leader pack for 3 primary reasons. The first is they want to go 360 star. The second is they want to have enough product. And the third is that they want to make the most amount of money. Just like we described with the builder package a moment ago, this is a 360 star pack. So all you have to do is go get your 3 to begin sharing in the revenue. In addition to that, this is going to get enough chocolate for you to be able to use and enjoy for yourself, share and sample with others that you know, and at your chocolate happy hour. People ask me all the time, Stephen, do I really need this much chocolate? My standard response is yes, because you're likely to eat half of it yourself. The biggest and most important attribute to a leader package, ladies and gentlemen, is on the commission side. At the leader pack level, our company knows that you're serious, and that's why we grandfather you in with a 20% dual team commission, which is the exact same dual team commission typically reserved for diamond executives in our company. Folks, diamonds in our company typically make $30,000 to $40,000 a month of long-term residual income, and you're grandfathered into the exact same commission percentage that they receive. If that's not enough, ladies and gentlemen, we also offer 20% matching bonuses. And I can tell you for a fact, it's worth coming in for a leader package just for the matching bonus, folks. The matching bonus means that each and every week, any individual that you introduce to LiveSmart 360, beginning with those very first 3, in order to make 360 Star, folks, the company is going to match 20% of their weekly residual check right back to you. See, that means, guys, that you're successful when they're successful. And that's what our program is all about. It's about paying it forward and helping other people become successful and helping ourselves become successful in the process. So at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, just ask yourself a question. Where do you see yourself fitting in? What type of income would you really like to earn? Folks, if 10% dual team commissions are good for you, then you may want to select that basic pack at $199 and get that spot locked into the organization right now. If 15% dual team commission and going 360 Star is more attractive for you, then you may want to consider the builder pack at $499. And of course, for those of you that are entrepreneurs, those of you that really understand what it takes to build a serious business, you're going to want to select that leader package at $1299. It's going to give you the ability to go 360 Star, but it's also going to give you 20% dual team commissions and, most importantly, 20% matching bonuses. So ladies and gentlemen, get with the person that shared 360 Chocolate with you today. Simply let them know where you see yourself fitting in. Is it option 1, option 2, or is it option 3? And allow me to be the first to welcome you to the 360 family.